Journey with angels. My journey with angels, I mean, I probably started way back when I was a kid, but when I could truly pinpoint when I started to communicate with them was probably around 2004, maybe a little bit before, maybe 2003, is when I first started communicating with angels. And without delving into all the details, I mean, I know a lot of you have been following my journey, but hello, everybody. Good to see you here. But, I have had some difficult times in my life, but I've always known that I've had support, and I've always known that there was a presence beyond myself always there to support me. And I've always loved the beautiful depiction of angels, with the wings and the, being so ethereal, and that just feeling of just, what angels represented. Okay. And I would say around 2003, I've always been interested in the spiritual realm and the metaphysical field, and I started to study it. It was in the interim before my husband came back in my life, and then of course he wasn't my husband, and we had a lot of back and forth. It was quite a difficult time for me, so I just delved into my spiritual, the interest that I had in the spiritual world, and I started to study, mediumship and psychic development, and took many classes, and it was very exciting. And I started to find that this is what really brought me alive, what really made me feel like I was living a purpose, that I was delving into my purpose. So I want to just explain to you the first time that I really had a contact with my angel. I will never forget it. And I'm going to tell you, it was one day when I was just starting to explore doing readings, just taking the education that I had and what I knew and started to do readings. And it was scary because you're going out there and it's like, okay, you're trying to you're charging a little money, and you start to do readings, and you're afraid that you're going to tell somebody the wrong thing, and oh my gosh, suppose you ruin their life, like all these things are going through my head. Okay. And I remember just sitting down at my desk one day, it was about a few months after I started doing this, and I was getting good feedback. I mean, it was going well, and I was building a client base really quickly. And I just sat there and I was just almost in tears. And I just said, my angels, I feel you're with me and you're giving me answers, and, it seems to be helping people, but I just don't know if this is right for me. Like, please give me a sign of some sort that this is right for me. And I remember sitting there, and I mean, I can never in any words explain to you. I mean, gals, we know what an orgasm is, right? Well, this was like a full body orgasm, literally. It was like, it started at my head, and I started to feel like a tingling, and then it just kind of was like a warmth that slow. I could literally, it was almost like somebody poured liquid gold into my body, like full of white light. And it was just like, I could feel it, like just going through my body slowly, like just encased. Like I couldn't move. I could just feel it. And it was just this warmth and just this loving feeling that I will never forget. I mean, I've had other times where I felt that way, but not quite like that first time. And they pretty much, let me know that they were with me. And, I never turned back really, except for one other time. When I was probably doing readings for about 3 years, and this is another time, and you'll love to hear this real quick story, because I want you to understand there are angels amongst us, and you each have your own guardian angel, and it's such a precious gift that a lot of us don't even, we think it's just something like not, like it's a fictional thing, like it's not real. Angels are real. I'm going to tell you. It was a time like I was doing the readings. It was about 3 years. I was with my husband at the time, and we went to a holistic expo. And I was a little bit burnt out, I'll be honest with you. I was doing a lot of readings because I was getting a lot of, requests for them. So some days I was doing readings hours and hours, and it just, you really shouldn't, like honestly, I've learned that lesson the hard way, that you can't be doing that. You know, like when you're connecting that much all day long, it's exhausting. Okay. So anyway, we went to an expo, and, you know, I just said to my husband that morning, I said, I need to get a sign that this is something I need to do, because I'm just really feeling like drained out. Like, I don't know if this is for me. Like, you know, and he's like, you're crazy. Of course it's for you. You know, this is like your gift, you know, don't be crazy. I'm like, no, I think I'm going to get a sign today. I need to get a sign today that this is what I'm supposed to do. So we went to the expo, and there was this medium there that I had no knowledge that she was going to be there. And, I said, oh, well, let's go in there. You know, it was like a little room, and she was in there. She was going to do gallery readings, you know, where she stands up in front of the room and she goes around and she starts to just pick up messages and picks up on loved ones from the other side for people and things. So, you know, I was really excited about that. So we went in there, we sat right in the middle row somewhere, and, you know, she went about and started doing her things, real quirky woman, you know, but she was amazing. Like, people were crying left and right, you know, and she was picking up on, I mean, such details. It was incredible. Now, I never saw this woman in my life before. I didn't even know she was going to be there. She didn't know me. I didn't know her. And she was walking like in the front of the room. She was going to the left side, the right side, because the room was divided in half. But a couple of times she kept turning around and looking like my way, but like she would stop and turn around, look, and then go about doing her thing. And she did that like 3 times. And I whispered to my husband, like, what's going on? Who's she looking at? That's weird. You know, like, so finally she just came over and she looked my way and she said, you, the girl with the green shirt. And I'm like, I'm wearing a green shirt. Me? I said, me? She goes, yeah, you. And she goes, yes. I'm just telling you, I kept looking your way because those angels you brought in, like tons of angels with you, they're all flapping their wings and they're distracting me, and I just need to, they want me to let you know they're there. I literally almost cried. I almost cry now thinking about it, because that was just a pinnacle moment for me, that I knew that I was on the right path. And I always feel them around me, and they always let me know. I think because when we get ourselves in such a fearful, emotional place, we feel like we're losing that connection. It doesn't mean that they're not there. It just means that we're not feeling it as much, or maybe we're not getting the messages or the signs as much because we're blocking it. Okay? So I just wanted to let you know that right away. So angels are messengers of God. Angels are divine spiritual beings that are here to guard and guide and love us with unconditional love. And, we each were born with our own guardian angel, like our own personal one. Like, there are many angels that come in and out of your life through your lifetime. Okay. But you will always have this one through this lifetime, and whatever other lifetimes you had before or after. This one angel is just assigned to you. This is like your soul and this angel are best buds. Okay. And that's how you have to think about it. And your soul is your heart. That's where your soul resides, in your heart. So you want to think of your angel as, your best buddy. Okay. Your best friend. Get to know each other. A lot of people don't realize the guidance and the love that comes from an angel, and they are just delighted. They just want to, be there. They want you to ask them for help, and I do have some notes only because I have so many things that I could say that I know in my squirrely brain I will forget. So please just don't mind me if I look down. But they are here to help us, stay on our divine, life path. They're here to help us live out our life purpose. Like in my case with the situation that happened to me with the, the medium. They were like, came in, herds and angels to let me know, listen, you got to do this. Okay. Don't you dare think about, you know what I mean? And they made a great impact on me that day, and they will when you need it, but the thing here is that they cannot interfere with free will, and I'm going to go over that a little bit more in a minute. But what I want to just say to you is that they want to help you with all aspects of your life. Okay. All aspects, whether it's financial, personal, emotional, relationships. It's simple little things. Do you know that I have a parking spot angel? And she never lets me down 99% of the time. I like around Christmas time, I'll say, hey, my parking spot angel, like I would like a spot like in the front because it's cold. I don't want to walk like a million miles away. And every time, first or second spot, no kidding. I posted that a couple times. And it's not to trivialize angels, but they love helping little things, big things. To them, it's all helping you. You are their everything. You're their treasure. So, allow them to help you, but you do have to ask. And anytime I call my angels in, every time, I always call them 3 times. Okay. So I'll just say something simple like, I call my angels, I call my angels, I call my angels. Please make your presence known now. I mean, for me at this point, it is that simple because I've had ongoing communication for a long time. That's why tonight we're going to do a quick meditation to try to get you to start meeting up with your angel if you have not yet. All right, so that's going to be exciting. So if you're able to be in like a little quiet spot for at least 5 minutes, even if you go in the bathroom or something, when it comes time, please remind me when it's like 8:45 by chance, because if we happen to run that long, because I have to be on another thing for that works and I don't want to get my cousin upset if I'm late. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to meet up with our guardian angel, and everybody has different ways of seeing, feeling. Don't think that you have to see your guardian angel. I mean, honestly, it's very rare for someone to see the being. I mean, I did on one time, I did see her. Now, again, angels don't have any kind of feminine or masculine connotation. They're just pure beings of light, but they will take form in a way that you will understand, that you will connect with. So my angel happens to have blondish hair, and she's very beautiful, and she's very ethereal, and she wears like this very light blue kind of long flowing gown, and she has the biggest wings, and she's very fair skinned. And I did see my angel one time in my grief when I lost my husband. Okay. So, but it doesn't mean that you have to see your angel. And if you don't see your angel, she's not he, she, or the angel. Remember, there's no gender here, but that your angel is not there. Okay. Your angel is there. You have a guardian angel, and I want you to know this. Okay. The only thing that blocks your connection to your angel, and as in my case, when I got like overwhelmed and everything, was grief, fear, extreme doubt. That's all low vibration energies. And, everything is vibration. Everything is frequency. That's why angels, they hold such a high frequency. That's why sometimes when spirits are, come into the house, like this happens to me all the time. The TV will go off, the light bulb will blow, like things like that. Their frequency is so high, they sometimes affect electronics. You know what I mean? So that could be another sign that your guardian angel's there, or an angel, because there are many, and we'll talk about those other ones in another time. But today's about your guardian angel, okay? But fear is the only thing. So right now, I just want you to close your eyes, and I want you to internally repeat this with me, or you can say it out loud if you're able to, okay? And we're going to just say an invocation to not to bring in our angel really right now. It's about accepting our angel without fear, okay? I thank you for joining me on my pathway. It is so good to know that you are real and with me. At this moment, I take the opportunity to change. It is time to let go of the restrictive thoughts and beliefs that once tied me to fear and guilt. Today, I choose to move in a new direction, the direction of love. Thank you for removing the barriers of fear from my heart so I can clearly perceive the presence of love, the presence of God, and the presence of you, dear angel. I am willing to change, and with positive intentions, I welcome you into my life to guide me and show me the way to a more loving, fulfilling life. I open my heart to love and accept this is the only way forward. so it is. Amen. Okay, so I hope you repeated that. Again, the replay is going to be available for you if you weren't able to do that right now. All right. There are some frequently asked questions about angels, and I just want to go through a few of these and some of the questions that were asked of me, whether it was through you or through other clients. And you might be interested in hearing the answers to some of these because these are probably some of the things that are on your mind. That's why I had asked you to put some questions that you may want to answer. And I see some of your comments, but you must understand I'm not going to read them all now, but please leave your comments because I will read every single one later, I promise. I just don't want to get distracted because honestly, I called in my angels, my guardian angel, of course, and all of your angels in before I went live. Okay, so I am vibrating on a very high level right now, and I want to keep that vibration going high. I don't want to get too distracted. Okay, so a strong question here is why can't I hear or see my angels? Now, again, you're not going to hear them generally as like, you know, somebody's actually talking to you because they come through you telepathically, like a thought that comes into your mind. That's how I hear them. You know, you just learn to trust it, and you learn after a while the difference. Okay, so you will learn the difference of guidance or, you know, what we call hunches sometimes, you know, like sometimes we get those, you know, hunches about things. Okay, but a bigger question is, how do the angels see us? I've been asked that a lot. And you know how they see us? They see us as colors and light. Okay, and these colors of light are graduate, and that's depicting of our vibration. So again, it's going back to vibration, and we in this group is going to work a lot on vibration. Just be prepared, okay? Because that is everything. Your frequency, your vibration opens doors to miracles, to the other side, to your angels, you know, to all of those things in your life if your vibration is high. So they see us as, you know, in terms of you know, levels of vibration, you know, and the brighter the color, the higher your vibration is. And of course, the higher the vibration you are, the easier you're going to be able to connect with them, okay? And them to connect with you and be able to hear you. Okay, so, you know, it's very, very rare. A few people really see angels externally. Now, the more you work on your gifts, the more you meditate, the more you talk to them, the more that you open up to, you know, the other side, the better it's going to get. You know, you can't just connect with your angels. Like say tonight you do the meditation and then you forget about it. You know, then it's just like anything else. You're not going to be able to connect with them as easy as someone that works on it on a regular basis and has an ongoing communication with them. Okay, so vibration. Now, somebody said to me, why didn't the angels help me? Okay, now that's a really good question. Okay, because sometimes we wonder, like, you know, I asked them to help me, but they didn't help me. Okay, the angels have 3 laws. Just like we have the laws of the universe, they do as well, okay? And one of them is the law of free will, okay? Number 1, we have the free will. Even though we have a life path and a life purpose, and we have certain people and situations that are meant to happen in our life, that are meant to take us onto our path, we have free will. So our egos can be, you know, kind of draw us on the wrong path. And before you know it, you know, we're walking the wrong way and the angels are trying to grab our attention and we're not listening. And sometimes, you know, the universe will throw bricks at us if we don't hear. But you have to understand that sometimes our life plan doesn't allow the angels to interfere with certain things that are meant to happen, that are there for your growth and learning. Okay? Very tough one to swallow sometimes, but nonetheless, doesn't mean you shouldn't still ask them for help, because they will at least help you to have strength if you need going through a time, or make it at least more manageable for you in some way, or make you feel loved and supported, at least if you are going through something trying that they can't change. Okay? Is my loved one a guardian angel? Well, your loved ones are definitely there and here with you, and they definitely come to help and guide and love you and support you. They are not necessarily your guardian angel. You have one guardian angel that comes in with you, like they're there with you when you are conceived and from when you are, you take your first breath on this earth, okay? They are there with you, all right? So you have that one. And then other angels will come in through your lifetime according to what your needs are. So say you are going through a tough relationship and a divorce, a certain different angel may come in to help support you through that time, or maybe there's a situation with your job or whatever. There are different angels that come in. Now, as far as our loved ones, ones that we have this connection of the heart, yes, they're always going to be. There's this etheric string of golden light that connects us to them. They are always there. And again, the same thing, talk to them. There's only this thin veil that separates us. It's just that when we are born and we hit the third dimension, and as do you know that young children, a lot of times you'll see them looking in this like babies, like thinking they're seeing something. They're seeing angels. They're seeing your loved ones because they were just born, so they don't have all of the, limited beliefs and the fear base and the ego that's interfering with their ability to see. Okay? So understand that, your unique guardian angel is always there, but you will have other ones come in and your loved ones are there. And you can call them your guardian angels too, because they are. Okay? But they're not really angels. Okay, angels were never incarnated. All right. If there are angels, why don't they show themselves to us when we experience a bereavement or when we're in trouble? Okay, and who says they don't? Because they do. All right. I'm sure you've heard. And I recently had a situation where, there was a sighting of an angel, but I can tell you that a different time. But didn't you ever say you're at a funeral or somewhere and you see, maybe the clouds formation of an angel, or you may just feel their presence more, or, they don't, again, everybody thinks that you have to see them. If they don't see them, that's again going to more of a third dimension thinking. If you don't see it, it's not there. That's not true. Okay. So, the more that you are open and you release the fear, the more that you are going to understand and just know and feel your angels, all of them with you. All right. Let's see what else. Okay. I lost a child or husband or wife. Why didn't God and the angels save them? Now, I have a very personal attachment to this because, I lost my husband 4.5 years ago to cancer, and I lost my mother and father too, and my sister. And I've had a lot of loss. And, so it's hard to understand. And again, this goes back to your soul's planning. And a lot of times, you don't understand that losing them sometimes is one of the greatest gifts in your, your life as far as your ascension and your growth as a soul. And this is planned out. It's not always the case, but a lot of times it is the case. And understand that the angels can help heal with your faith, okay? And your vibration and your faith. And that has a lot to do with why some people heal and some people don't, okay? But, don't ever think that, those so-called bad things that happen are because we are not loved and supported and that we must have done something horrible for those things to happen. It has nothing to do with that, okay? It's part of our plan, and nobody can ever take your loved ones away. I know they're not here in the physical plane to hug us and make us feel, that physical presence, but they're always there. And I'm one to understand that. I miss my husband like more than you could possibly imagine. And I miss those big bear hugs and knowing that I could talk to him. But I do talk to him. And this is the thing I'm going to tell you. The day after my husband passed away, I was a zombie. I was a mess. And I remember waking up that morning and I was alone. And I remember getting a cup of coffee. I remember barely anything. And I just remember was going to walk back to the couch with my coffee. And I stopped because I just felt his presence. And I heard him say, as clear as day in my mind, telepathically, in his mind, in my mind, like in his voice though, baby doll, don't worry about a thing. I can help you more from the other side than I could do over there. Okay? This is the honest truth. So when your loved ones realize that they can probably help you more from that side than this side, oh boy, they are too happy to pass over. They are too happy to just know that they are just there walking everybody home, that we are all going to the same place, and that they are still there with you. Okay? So please have that faith. Okay? And why don't angels help me with my money? Again, money is energy. Where is your vibration? If your vibration is at a place where you are, aware of it, and you're feeling abundant internally, and you're working on your own self, it's easier for them to help you, and they will. They'll give you hunches on, where to find abundance, or, hunches on jobs or whatever it may be. So, but you need to work on your own vibration. You can't just sit there in a heap of poo-poo and negativity and, just feel sorry for yourself. And, we all have our moments, but if you just stay there most dominantly, it's very difficult for you to reach them and for them to reach you. And that is just the bottom line. Okay. Okay. So I think that was most of the questions, but meditation is one of the best ways to reach your angels, and if you have any other questions that I did not cover here, please put them in the comments and I will go back and answer them later on, or maybe I'll come on and do another quick live and answer any questions that you may have. All right. There are really 9, how many angels there are? There are 9 choirs of angels. Okay. And there are 3 spheres. There's 3 spheres. Okay, let's get this right. There are 9 choirs of angels in 3 spheres. Okay. Now the angels that we're talking about is the sphere that is furthest away from God. But I mean, of course, they're connected to God. All the angels are connected to God. Okay. But the archangels and our guardian angels and the healing angels and all the other angels, like the parking lot ones and all the other ones, are on the lower plane, but they're still, up there in the heavens. And that's why they're the ones that we communicate with. They're the ones that bring the messages and our prayers to God too. So, understand that, we'll go over some of the archangels and all that at another time. I mean, we could go on and on. So just understand that, talk to your angels. They have no judgment. You can talk to them inside. You don't have to talk out loud. They know your thoughts. They hear your thoughts. They feel your heart more than anything. They are in your heart. Okay? So, and sometimes they do take physical form if needed. And here's a real quick story. I'm trying to keep an eye on the time because I don't want to, like I told you, I have another thing after this. So, when my father-in-law about 2 years ago, he had coming home from Staten Island. He's like 91 now, but he was like in his late 80s then. And he's driving home at 11 o'clock at night. And I guess he just, thought something was on the road, and he swerved, and he started to, it was raining, and he slid, and his car got out of control. And he was lucky he didn't hit anything. It ended up resting on the side of the road. But he was shaken, and it was very late at night, and there was not many cars on the road. And, he got out of the car, and he said there was this man that came out of nowhere and stood with him and just patted him on the back and said, "Don't worry, it's okay. Somebody's on the way. Don't worry. The police are on the way. You're going to be okay." And my father-in-law said to me, the face was almost plasticky, or he said it wasn't it didn't look human but I was so shaken that now in afterthought I'm thinking about it. But the thing was, he said that then the cops did come and everything, and I had to talk, and he said I went to look for him to thank him, and he's gone. And I asked the cops, who was the gentleman that was here, and they didn't know who he was talking about. Okay, so this does happen sometimes. And if it's not your time to go yet, they will interfere and help you. like in that case with my father-in-law. Okay. Now, most other times, like if it's something like that, they will interfere. But other than that, you need to ask them. Okay. You need to say, my guardian angels, I thank you for your help with this. Okay. Don't ever ask in fear. Please help me. Please, please. That's fear-based. Come from your heart and thank them. Okay. And they will help you. All right. So we're going to go into a meditation now to meet up with our guardian angel. Okay. I want you to understand that meeting your guardian angel, don't expect that you're going to see them. Don't expect that, all this miraculous things are going to happen. But I promise you that you are going to feel, hear, see, intuit, imagine. Here's the time that you're going to feel like you are making something up, or that, oh, I don't know if I was making that up, or that was just my imagination, or, let me tell you, when I first started reading and getting messages from angels and guides, that's how I felt like. I felt like I was giving readings and I was just making it up. Like, where's that coming from? I just felt like I was just telling a story, like I'm writing a story and I'm making it up. And then I would start to get validation that everything was right. And I was like, oh, okay, now I understand the difference, right? So when you go into this meditation and we come to the point where you're going to ask your guardian angel a question, okay, and have in your mind something you want to ask them, like, what is your name? Now, don't understand, if you don't get a name today, and it would be the first name that pops into your mind when you ask them that question, don't edit it like, no, it can't be that name. Because mine, you know what mine is? Penelope. Okay? So don't question it. All right? Just take it in. All right? And understand that most of the time they're going to give you messages telepathically, like it's your thought. But you may feel something. Initially, whenever I call my angels in, I feel like a tingling on the crown of my head. It's usually back here. Okay? And, it'll go through my body. But it's usually up here, and I could feel the energy of them around me. Okay? So understand, you may feel them. You might smell something like a rose or something that you relate to. You might feel something too. You might. Okay? We don't know what the experience. Don't have expectations. Okay? And don't try so hard. Don't overthink. Don't even think. Okay? We're just going to relax into it. All right? And I just want you to real quickly do this exercise. I want you to take your hands like this, and I want you to just put them about this far apart, and I want you to feel the energy there. Can you feel like a tingling and like almost like a resistance? Everything is energy. Your angels are energy like this. Feel it. Now just go further apart. You could still, it's almost like you can't even press your hands together. Do you feel that energy? You feel that energy a little bit further. Now take that and put it right in front of your heart. Ooh, right as I do that, I feel my heart go boom. Do you feel that energy right there? Do you feel it in your heart? Almost like someone's tapping on your heart. Like every time I do, I feel it. You feel it? Now, once you feel it, drop your hands and still feel it. You feel that? That's something to recognize, okay? That's putting the energy into your heart, all right? So you could have tingling. You may feel a peace and a warmth. You may feel even a coolness sometimes, You may have just a knowing. Knowing is very powerful. I have a very strong knowing, and knowing is very powerful. So, all right? So I want you to right now, I want you to get into your quiet space if you can. If you can't, then just do this on replay. Okay, and get comfortable. Like if you can put both feet on the floor, if you're sitting in a chair, do that. Legs uncrossed. Okay, hands on your lap, palms up. If you're sitting on the floor somewhere, that's okay too. Cross-legged, that's okay. But keep your back as straight as you possibly can. Okay. Now I want you to close your eyes. All right, close your eyes. Oh, and let me put some music on. Alexa. Spotify.
Here is Spotify.
Okay. All right, close your eyes. I know you were peeking. Okay, close your eyes. All right, get comfortable, relaxed. Know that this is a special moment for you. You're going to get to meet your guardian angel, maybe perhaps for the very first time. That is just a precious gift. So I want you to start by taking some deep breaths in through your nose. Slowly hold it, then exhale slowly as well. Do this 3 times. Inhale, hold, and each time you're exhaling, you're feeling all the tension leaving your body, and you're starting to feel your body fill up with white light, the light of spirituality and the angels. Okay, after your 3 deep breaths, just relax and clear your mind. Okay, just listen to my voice. All right, allow yourself to relax and cultivate a calm, peaceful state of energy, imagining that you are surrounded with the most incredible, healing light. White light, white golden light. Go into your heart now. Feel that energy in your heart. Feel it. Feel the warmth in your heart. Now we're going to place the intention to connect with your guardian angel first. Just breathe, and with your awareness focused inward into your heart, say it out loud if you can, if not inward. Guardian angel, please come in and connect me now. Assist me in quieting my mind and elevating my vibration so that I can experience your warmth and guidance. Once you say that, just continue to breathe and relax, focusing on your heart center. Feel warmth and just feel your heart fill up with so much love that you just feel like you just can't even take one more bit of love in there, because angels are unconditional love. Let your awareness become soft. Breathe and relax. Okay, just breathe in all the light around you. Imagine your whole body from head to toe is filled up with this white, golden, bright, healing light. Imagine the light flowing in through the bottom of your feet, all the way up your legs, up through your spine, all the way up through the top of the crown of your head, up through your crown chakra, up into the light of the divine up above you. Imagine that light in your body reaching up above your head into the heavens. You are floating up with that light, higher, way up, lifting into the light. Imagine, feel yourself floating, your light, feeling the love of the angels surrounding you. They're excited as you are to speak. Relax and breathe. Divine love and light is filling you up from head to toe. Okay? Imagine you are connected to the divine light that is all around you, because you are. Experience your oneness with the light. Allow it to infuse every cell of your person. Relax, breathe, and let go. Are you ready to meet your angel? Your angel is there. I promise you. Imagine you're sitting across from your angel right now, in this inner sanctuary, deep within your mind. Okay? This may seem just a little bit strange, and that's okay. Just relax and allow your relaxed state of mind to guide you into this visualization. Your angels are already connecting with you on all levels. You want to connect with them. Turn into the presence of your guardian angel now. Experience this incredible, loving, and powerful spiritual being who is present and now there with you simply because you asked. Okay? Know that any tingling sensations, any warmth, flashes of light, increased feelings of peace, and well-being are all signs that your angel is there with you now. Just enjoy connecting with your guardian angel right now, softly observing and becoming aware of any additional signs. When you are ready, now is the time to start to communicate with your angel. Ask them a question. Simply saying it in your mind is fine too, or speak it out loud. Thank you so much for connecting with me. Do you have a message for me? You could ask them that. Ask them any question you want right now. Be aware and open your heart to receive the guidance and the answer from your angel. They're going to give you a transmission of wisdom, inspiration, whatever you choose or and you're open to receive. Okay? Just relax and just take another moment to communicate with your angel right now. Feel the sensations on your body. Do you smell anything? Do you feel their warmth? Do you feel a coolness? Do you feel the energy in front of you and back of you, on the top of your head? Do you feel them touching you? Visualize them in your head. What are you seeing? What did they tell you? Note this, okay? All right, just take another moment. You are just creating a link with them right now. It's your birthright. They are happy to assist you. Just bask in this energy for another moment. Okay. When you're ready, okay, and when you receive a nudge from your guardian angel, okay, you can spend longer periods of time with your angel next time, all right? You know, and as you build your frequency and your vibration, you will be able to do that. You'll be very surprised, all right? So just imagine your conscious awareness fully returning to the present point at this time. Allow the white light of the divine to pour down upon you. Allow the guardian angel blessings to reach you. Perceive light and energy flowing down through the crown chakra, down through your body, down through your legs, down to the bottom of your feet, down through the earth, down to the center of the earth where there's a golden light. And just connect with that, grounding yourself to the core of the earth. Feel that oneness. Now snap your fingers, clap your hands, and come back with us into awareness. And welcome back. And I wish I could see your smiles right now. How are we feeling? I can't wait to hear what you've experienced. I would like for you to start an angel journey. A journey, well, a journey, but a journal, okay? You know, you just opened up a spiritual link to your angels. And let me just stop this for a minute. Alexa, stop. Okay. You just created a link with your angels, okay? This has been a very, very precious evening that I am feeling so blessed to have shared with you. I want you to take whatever you received just now in this meditation and go write it down. Anything, every little thing, every sound, anything. I want my video stopped during the meditation. Oh, I hope not. But anyway, I want you to write it all down, and I want you to share it with the group. I'm going to make a post so you can share what happened in your meditation. I can't wait to share your stories. And tonight before you go to bed, I want you to just invoke them again and just say, you don't have to go through a whole big meditation. You could just say, I call upon my guardian angel now. Please allow your presence to be with me, and thank them for the visitation today. And if you didn't get a name or you didn't get an answer, ask them to help you to receive that answer and to give you clear signs that they were with you. And watch what you dream and watch what you feel when you first get up in the morning. Okay? Her name is Lily. Oh, I love that. I'm so happy. So anyway, I don't know what time. Oh, it's 8:48. I must go. Okay, but it was wonderful connecting with all of you guys. And I love you all. Many blessings. And I'll see you later. Bye.